Jenner, drop out and endorse Meet Kevin. We'll have control of the 3 cameras, and we'll be able to record that particular TV. Pretty excited about the interview yesterday. It was super fun. Did you guys see I posted it on the channel?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did a great job.
Incorporated it to the vlog.
Oh,
for today's vlog.
Yeah, let's get that vlog out like ASAP this morning, because I want to go into more daily style, so we get that vlog rolling daily. That's gonna play along with the theme of the candidacy, which is just full transparency. Take our Fox interview and turn it into 5 1-minute clips. So it's like tunnels, future school segment, and have each segment labeled, and then do a TikTok, a short. I wonder, does it make sense to maybe do one of those press release things that we did for when we announced for the Fox thing?
Yeah,
I think as soon as we did that first press release, that began the snowball effect.
Okay.
And Newsweek specifically referenced the press release in their article.
True.
And that's kind of what snowballed us, so I don't think it can hurt.
YouTuber Democratic challenger to Newsom gets primetime interview with Fox, right? Because now we're sending this huge message to all of the all news companies that read these newswires, and they're like, what? Fox covered them. Oh man, now we got it, Kennedy on Fox helped us sell the plan. If we now send the Fox, and we put the Fox link in, maybe not even my YouTube link, but the Fox link to the video, because they have it on their website, we send them that link, and it's like, whoa, it's actually the Fox Business link. That could be good.
Kevin, yesterday Graham suggested we get private security because of all the people driving by. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I got it handled. I put a trash can in the middle of the alley, so that way if anybody tries to stalk us, they get stuck in the trash can, and we're all gonna rate them.
We'll monetize it.
Yeah.
Trash can cam.
Yeah, trash can cam, really.
How are we doing with donations?
I think today we're at 49K, so soon we're gonna be breaking 50, which is really awesome.
Wow.
And now we're thinking about doing maybe a 24-hour donation live stream. Kevin streams an hour longer for every $1,000. For every extra 5,000, a piece of clothing comes off.
All right, vlog, this is the situation. We've been eating out every single day since we've been working on this campaign, and frankly, we're spending a lot of money. So today I decided to bring some leftovers, but we don't have a microwave, so I'm tasked with the mission of setting up the microwave. This is the microwave.
So we're trying to decide for the press release, do we want to say Fox supports, or do we want to use the specific anchor's name? Are we worried that Fox might be upset if we're saying Fox endorses Kevin?
Well,
or not really endorses, but supports?
You say Fox Business? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because it's not the organization itself. Do we just say, I think her name was Kennedy that interviewed her?
Are you sending it to Fox?
Fox supports 29-year-old Democratic candidate to beat Newsom.
But we're including Kevin's name in there, so right now we're doing Fox supports 29-year-old Democratic YouTuber Kevin Paffrath's plan to beat Gavin Newsom. Do we think Fox would be upset about that?
I think the intention of why he even wrote that was the dichotomy between Fox and Democrat.
Okay.
I think that's the whole point of it.
Folks, the time has come. I can finally enjoy a warm meal. You think it's microwavable safe?
No?
This box is not microwave safe. Good to know. Let's see if I did it right. We got hot food, baby.
So Wikipedia is saying that they're going to delete Kevin's page off their website because apparently he doesn't have enough notoriety, even though he was on Fox Business yesterday and has been in a ton of newspapers.
Yeah, and he's got an NPR interview, hopefully to schedule here in the near future. And
another really big one tomorrow morning.
Is there anything we can do to fight that?
I don't know. Maybe we'll try to email Wikipedia and see if we can get them to keep his page.
He's got 1.6 million subscribers, and he's a candidate in this election.
Wow, and too, I mean, that's Wikipedia also, just like Facebook trying to censor information to the voters.
Yeah, we should check their donation records.
Yeah.
They donated to Newsom.
Question came up, should we, when we have our multiple camera angles, the 3 tripods for sort of our group discussion, should we just film on all of them? That looks like a massive file on 3 different SD cards that we're sitting around importing, then syncing, and then cutting around and editing. Whereas if we're doing it live, we sit up there, we get one file, no SD card because it's on a computer right away. We could film it right to a hard drive. While we're going live, only one person's gonna be talking. So whoever's up there, push button, that person's getting filmed.
Yeah.
So like me filming, great, we're on that camera, zoom into me because it's motorized, perfect.
Yeah.
The thing about editing, well, content production, you know, there are two things. There's like art, film, production, and then there's content and value. The only thing that matters on the YouTube channel right now and the social is content and value.
Document, don't create.
Well, okay, so there is a little bit of a problem with that because if your titles are boring, your channel does slow down a lot. A lot of Gary V's like titles, they don't draw me in. You gotta work hard. I know you're gonna say that, Gary. Like, how about this, Gary V? My thoughts on Elon Musk tanking crypto. Come on, man. It'll be 900K views. Meanwhile, it's guys, you gotta work hard. 14,000. Yeah, and I love what he says, but he just gotta get the titles. What other plans do we have going on? Because I know we've got some things to film. I just posted this. I'm gonna do a part 2 of the course member live stream because I kind of cut it short this morning and I feel really bad about that. Which is a reminder to anyone watching, I will never forsake my course members. Use that coupon code down below because I'm not effing leaving. Then when I come back, we can approve that press release. And we'll post that press release, which will be perfect because it's hump day, it's Wednesday, people are looking for content. The market's kind of crappy, but what has anybody done in politics? I mean, big deal, Joe Biden talks, but I haven't heard anything from Jenner, I haven't heard anything from Cox, I haven't heard anything from Newsom. They're all boring. They're not doing anything. And that's what I expect them to do in government too. Nothing. Let's see if today, before lunch, we could get like 2 or 3 woes filmed. That'd be sick. So maybe 11:15, 11:30, we finalize the brainstorm, put the outline, have the outline ready for me to copy paste over, approve press release, go film.
All right. Looks great, guys.
Cool.
Good work.
Awesome. Like a press release.
Looks great.
All right, we got an idea. What is all this eating and slacking? Harder work, let's go, start banging tables.
We're reaching out to the Joe Rogan podcast, dude.
They should be reaching out to us. Okay, so we had this idea, since we didn't use the Saturday video as the announcement video, and we talked about it in the vlog, and people were like, I wanna see it. We gotta think of a title that's like Governor's Canceled Announcement Videos, something like that, right? Yeah. So think about titles like that or something like that. So I'll just put a little note up here, although some people might take the title too seriously. All right, I gotta go do the market close, which means I also left my laptop. This is where Weeble is, which if you want to get 2 free stocks with Weeble, go to meetkevin.com/Weeble, deposit $100, and you get up to $1,850 totally for free.
Yay. Good Weeble pitch.
What about BlockFi?
By the way, if any of this stresses you out, or the outages at BlockFi, which if you want to sign up for BlockFi, you can by going to metkevin.com/BF. But right now, you're probably better off going to metkevin.com/life to get some life insurance with, well, in as little as 5 minutes.
Plug the t-shirt too.
Oh yeah. And then of course, if you do end up running into issues with Instagram banning your content and censoring you, you can always go to metkevin.com/don't-ban-me and buy one of our Don't Ban Me Bro shirts. I'll be wearing them soon once they come in. We just made them, so they're really special.
Okay, so we tried updating Kevin's Wikipedia page to prevent it from being deleted. And we added a link to his Fox News interview and a couple other ones he did. And Wikipedia came back and said, being interviewed on Fox News does not create notability, and the subject making videos about himself certainly does not. And they also had the criticism that the articles are too new about Kevin, so they don't count as notability. So they did agree that they're gonna wait a couple weeks until they delete the page officially, but we need to prove to them that Kevin is a notable candidate.
Well, isn't he on the Secretary of State's website as officially declared?
He is the only major Democrat running against Gavin Newsom, and they even acknowledged this in their email. But apparently that's not good enough for them.
We have a week?
We have a week.
All right.
Thoughts, Gabe?
Yeah, no, that sounds it's really good.
Dave, do you know what we were just talking about?
Yeah, Kevin's running for governor, and he's got my vote.
Caitlyn Jenner mentioned in one of her videos, hey, you know, the problem is Newsom doesn't have any plans, and if we had a good moderate Democrat, then maybe that would be something I could get behind if they had good ideas.
The Democrats are able to come up with great solutions. I am behind that 100%.
Caitlyn Jenner said that in her interview. So we should do a video. Jenner, drop out and endorse Meet Kevin. Then we can react to the plan that Jenner has. Look, Jenner, you've got great ideas, but this is not a plan. And it's not a plan that you're gonna get through anyway. It's, Jenner, do you really wanna be in government for the next 5 years, potentially? Do you really wanna be doing that? Let us do it. We got a plan. Drop out, save the money, You got on Fox, you got on CNN, a great publicity show. Do you really want to run a campaign the next 5 years? Or do you want to just drop out and do what you said you wanted to do? When I heard that, I'm just like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna make so many videos out of that. Although I sometimes I wonder, like, other campaigns, if they're watching our videos, they're probably every 5 minutes, they're like, using that from Kevin. There's another stupid thing he said.
All right, boys, tell me the news.
Well, Fox News wants to reach out. They want to do a story about Kevin's post being deleted, and we're trying to get it scheduled. We're emailing his other staff member to see if he's available, and they just said he is. So we are going to reply to them and say that we think they're going to do an article, not a TV show about it.
All right, well, we'll take everything we can get.
Exactly.
So I just got off the phone with Fox News. They're doing a story on how Instagram and Facebook happened to donate $30 million to Gavin Newsom's campaign in 2020 and happened to remove my post for harassment and bullying because I called Gavin Newsom a weenie baby, and it was my announcement post, which happened to get twice my usual engagement, the most likes I've ever had. So most attention ever, announcing a campaign against Gavin Newsom, calling him a weenie baby, because he is, but then also getting it deleted by Instagram, who also happens to have donated $30 million to Gavin Newsom's 2020 campaign. And I also got a message, I won't say where or from whom, but also got a message from somebody that said, by the way, I work in content moderation and your post removal was not automated. In other words, somebody manually took your post down. That was not an algorithm picking up on anything. It was somebody manually deciding, we gotta censor this. Bombshell. Anything else come up in the meantime? Like, what's been news? Any crazy ideas? Pretty set right now. If you have crazy ideas, make sure to email us at staff@meetkevin.com. What kind of crazy videos do we need to highlight to show people how screwed up California really is? Staff@meetkevin.com. You guys are gonna get flooded with emails now.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday at 4:48, so we'll see how fast we can post the vlog.
Oh man.
Pressure.
The pressure is real now. All right, here we go.
Working on a thumbnail. So the idea is that we're a content factory. Every hour working on something. So right now the idea is, as we're working through the workflow, is to get everything up and unlisted onto Kevin's YouTube channel for him to review and then obviously post it. So with that comes thumbnail work. Working on a thumbnail right now.
And what about you? All right.
Yep.
Okay.